broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. That hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them solved. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. They come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them. I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts of how to burn the block apart, break it down into sections.
Okay, we're here. What is going on, guys? I don't think anyone has arrived yet. But anyway, what is going on, guys? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious Hills Podcast. This is episode 96. This is episode 96. This is episode 96 of the podcast, man. We are 4 away from 100, man. 4 weeks. 4 weeks, and we'll hit 100. Crazy. And then at...
That's 1 month.
104 is 2 years. So...
Damn,
crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
50. Yeah, damn, crazy, bro. So 104. I keep thinking it's 102, but the year has 52 weeks. So I keep thinking it's 102, fireworks. but it's 104. Just in your room, set off fireworks. The fuck? Oh god. Yeah, man. So. So this is episode 96 of the podcast, man. If it's your first time watching, guys, do not know how this show works. Every Monday, we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday, we are on here with the news. Speaking of those two, I was finally able to get my computer to download last week's edition of the news, so you can now find Vince fires his own son after Royal Rumble disaster. WWE still refused to release Mustafa Ali and more. That was last week's episode of news. And who is the free agent walking through Tony Khan's Forbidden Door? Notorious Unscripted episode 77 is now up on the channel. Not only on the channel, but it's up on all platforms as well. Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, come right here at 4 o'clock Central Time every Friday, and right after Monday Night Raw on Mondays to join us with the news and Unscripted, man. So, without that being said, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Hills Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show, and as for the other half, we got my man, Sir K here. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. Just chilling out. Got to see some family today, man. Other than that, it's just been a normalized day. Had to put CM Punk shirt back up. That bitch fell at 6 in the morning. Woke my ass up. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Um, I literally just fell asleep too.
Yeah, I
I
was
probably,
gonna
I probably
say.
sleep for
Wait,
like
I
20
was, I
minutes,
was gonna, I
and
was
then that
gonna
shit just
say.
crashed to the ground. But other than that, bro, I'm good, man. I'm good, just chilling out. Can't wait for Rampage and Dying Light tonight. Definitely not SmackDown. Other
Hell
than
yeah.
that, I'm just chilling, man. What about you?
Yeah, man. Just excited for well, tonight going out to dinner.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, that's good for Valentine's Day. So
Oh, yeah, it is coming
I'm
up.
yeah,
2 days away.
I'm stuck at work on Valentine's Day. So
Yeah,
this is great.
fucking, yeah, right.
Um, and yeah, man, just excited. We got our Batman tickets, me and you, so we can go
Ooh,
see that shit Revolution weekend. Shit should
that
be
shit's gonna
heat.
be heat. It's gonna be a
Um,
big weekend.
Hell yeah, got a weekend
Cannot
of
wait.
Batman and wrestling. So,
Beautiful.
and what the hell are we going to see at Revolution? Because the thing that's crazy about Revolution, it's literally days away from Jeff Hardy's thing coming up, his no
Literally.
compete. So I think, man, maybe that Owen Hart Cup, or if they are gonna put him with Matt Hardy, they'll probably put him in that show that's 2 weeks after Revolution. So you
Yeah,
never know.
bro.
You never know, man. But and then, well, obviously with Revolution being a thing on March 6th, obviously, dude, so many free agents. But the reason I'm
Oh,
saying
man.
that, and I guess we can start it off with this. This is actually our biggest story, but it's whatever. This is what everybody. This is what everybody wants. This is what's on everybody's mind and shit. But before we do that, we got Durante in the chat, man. What's going on, dude? What's going on? Thank you for coming back. He said, "What's up, guys? How's life going today?" Life is good, man. Life is good. Just chilling.
Hell yeah,
Can
man.
rewind to Wednesday night when Wednesday night became fucking limitless. Yes, we
Man,
can,
oh,
because
man.
I know that's what's on everybody's mind, so we're going to cover that first. We're going to cover that first, bro. So,
Dang.
Jesus.
That shit was
We're
crazy.
gonna we're gonna go like in depth crazy how we do on Unscripted, man, but this is obviously huge
Some big
news.
shit.
So obviously not only did Tony Khan give us Switchblade on Wednesday, which apparently I don't have the tweet here, I should have grabbed it, but too late now. Well, he tweeted out that he didn't get Switchblade locked down until Sunday
Yeah.
night, because he realized that he kind of butchered his own definition of Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Forbidden Door is usually for people from other promotions, not a free agent. A free agent doesn't
Exactly.
walk through the Forbidden Door because he's a fucking free agent. So, thankfully, he realized that he butchered his own definition, and he was able to lock down Switchblade, which is fantastic because
That was
while
awesome.
this man is stuck in the States, they had this poor man doing Impact. He was in a feud with Violent by Design. He was in a fucking feud with Eric Young.
I think you got it wrong. He was not in Impact, bro. He was in Mid-Pact. Because, man, oh man. Like, bro, I can't take Impact seriously, bro. I don't know. That's just the sentiment. I saw a tweet about that. How it's like fucked up and no one takes Impact seriously. How could we? What is there to take
Bro,
seriously about
they
Impact?
they listen. They had Mickey James in the Royal Rumble. This is also a little side piece of news as well. WWE got Mickey James,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Mickey James was talking about how respected she felt and how this is
Making an
breaking
apology.
burrs and the whole thing. She's breaking her burrs and whatever.
Fucking
So she shows up in WWE. They can't say Impact Wrestling. They can't say Impact Knockouts World Champion. They can't say Knockouts. They literally said the Impact Women's Champion. They didn't say, and the belt is called the Impact Wrestling Knockouts World Champion.
Exactly. They had to cut so much of just off the title, bruh.
They
Come
couldn't
on.
say Impact Wrestling. They couldn't fucking. I was shocked they played her Impact theme song.
I
I
really
was
was.
shocked they played that as well. But Mickie James, man, you know, Mickie James shows up in the Royal Rumble, and the show after they fail, or they didn't fail. They just barely went over 100,000 viewers. They hit 110. And this was supposed to be for representation and to get more eyes on Impact, right?
Literally. I've said it right before all that, right before the Rumble. WWE fans aren't going to go watch Impact. Even if they saw people like Moose, they ain't watching fucking Impact. What?
And
Come
you know
on,
what?
bruh.
The way Shane McMahon was being a menace and tried to book himself, he probably would have been the one to throw over a Moose. God
Oh,
forbid
yeah.
Cody Rhodes was in the Royal Rumble. He would have
Oh, man.
fucking. They would have had Shane McMahon throw him out, just like they did with Kevin Owens, to show their
Yep.
symbolism. Um,
Exactly,
Durante
man.
says, Mickie James says WWE apologized to her and she thinks WWE and Impact will have a working relationship.
Yeah, I saw
Jesus
that too.
Christ, man. I didn't know this was fucking comedy hour. Absolutely,
She's
dude.
delusional, man.
She is. WWE doesn't have a fucking working relationship with anybody unless they think that they can buy them.
Exactly.
They were working with Evolve, and then what happened? Who owns
Evolve.
Evolve? Is dead. Does anybody talk about Evolve anymore? That was one of the hottest little like local, not even local. That was one of the hottest like little indies
Yeah.
out there. And
And
now,
they just bought it and killed it.
yeah, and now all those guys became NXT. You don't even hear about Evolve anymore.
Are they a thing? I thought they stopped doing it.
I don't even know. I don't even
'Cause
know.
I think they just bought the Evolve properties and all the contracts for the people they had and just stopped. Just did no more Evolve shit.
That could be why all those I know like Cora Jade's boyfriend, I can't remember what they named him. I think his name was like Shane Baxter or something. I know I know he was an Evolve guy. Joe Gacy is another one. I know he did a lot of Evolve shit, so
Just
I don't
design,
know.
man. Don't
It
associate
is.
with that company. Because if the
Yeah,
only reason they'll associate with you, they could take over you.
Exactly. And they simply got Mickie James because they knew that all of their Royal Rumble surprises were fucking trash. They
Mhm.
knew it. They knew
They-
it. All of their Rumble surprises sucked, and you know, hey, you're barrier. What they say? Company boundaries aren't a problem anymore. Okay, well, where's your representation still of your working
Yeah.
deal? Meanwhile, in
Exactly.
AEW, we have Switchblade. We're eventually going to be seeing Osprey and Okada, I think, this year.
100%.
You know what I mean? Dude.
And if it wasn't for the pandemic, you know how many more New Japan people we would see?
Oh, yeah. I think
That's the whole
2020.
main.
I think 2020 they were really gonna ramp it up because Mox wanted to defend that title against a bunch of people in a bunch of promotions. So also with Mox going to other promotions, how many people from those promotions were gonna come over and gonna do a little bit in AEW as well?
Exactly. So then look at WWE. They think bro. Even after that Mickey James shit, I saw so many people talking about no matter what happened in the future, Mickey James was able to be in WWE as in through Impact, and that's just an accomplishment in its own. No, it's not. They just needed
Yeah,
a little buzz.
and
That's
she
all.
got
That's all. She was there.
yeah, and she got thrown out. She ended up getting thrown out with they barely filmed her in the match.
No,
They
she showed
barely
up
filmed her in the match, and then she just
for a
got
couple
thrown
minutes.
out by Lita after a couple minutes, and that was it.
Exactly.
So, how's that for your fucking representation? You know what I mean? Stupid.
Literally,
Stupid
man.
as hell, bro. Stupid as hell. But real Forbidden Door action happened on Wednesday, like I said, with Switchblade. holy fuck. We'll go into that on Monday, but man, I lost my shit. Switchblade's my favorite one out of New Japan, and
100%.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ,
Fire.
you know, it's upsetting. It's upsetting that he's got the beard, but I'm getting over it.
Growing on me.
It is. It has. I remember at first hating it.
Oh, at first,
but
it was terrible.
But man, he just had such a cool look. But now I can't imagine him. Yeah, now I almost can't imagine him without the beard.
Exactly. You know? So.
But either way, he's my favorite one out of New Japan. So I let out a huge fucking gasp, bro, when I seen him, because I was hype as fuck, bro. And I really want to go in depth onto what this means, but we'll do that on Unscripted when we talk about AEW, man. I think this Unscripted is gonna be mainly an AEW heavy episode, because I can't do this shit anymore.
I want to talk about Raw. I want to talk about SmackDown.
It just fucking sucks, man. It just fucking sucks. It sucks. Oh, we got Logan in the chat. What's going on, bro? He says, would have joined earlier. Oh, hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. You're here now.
It's all good.
Mickie James is the only reason why I hate any wrestling company using the Forbidden Door shit. Exactly. The way she overhyped it on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, you can just see the drastic difference between WWE's term of Forbidden Door and AEW's term of Forbidden Door. I mean, AEW, during the pandemic era, we had Forbidden Door guys of Warhorse, Eddie Kingston, there was a Ricky Starks at the time. You know, a lot of those guys were coming in just randomly.
Exactly, just to do it.
And then we had Kenta come in and do some stuff. We had, now, unfortunately, this is not a good one. Now, unfortunately, we have Roppongi Vice, who are just fucking atrocious. But,
garbage.
You know, it's still the Forbidden Door. It's the bad use of it. And now, we have the best one to date, the Switchblade. That is, Thunder Rosa was one at one point.
Exactly.
No, Serena Deeb wasn't. Wait. No, she wasn't.
She was.
Or what? Yeah, I think she might have been in the beginning. I think she might have been with NWA as well.
Yeah, and then she ended up signing with AEW. She was technically Forbidden Door at first.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. we had Kenta come in and do some stuff. I believe there was one other one in there. Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Suzuki, man.
So
dude before Suzuki.
Kojima. Satoshi Kojima.
Oh yeah. Man.
Not really, not really the most ideal Forbidden Door, just like for Roppongi Vice, but still nonetheless a Forbidden Door. So,
exactly.
And then you go to WWE and their use of Forbidden Door is Cameron and and Kelly and Summer Rae and Mickie James, which like we're all talking about now. She was barely filmed. They barely mention the company. They didn't even say the real name of her championship.
No.
That title, everybody knows the Impact. Everybody knows the woman's belt in Impact isn't called the Impact Women's title. They're the Knockouts.
They call it just the Knockouts. Come on.
And then WWE can't even say world. I mean, come on, what kind of fucking whack-ass Forbidden Door? Oh, Jeff Cobb as well. We seen Jeff Cobb.
Yeah, he did.
He was an early Forbidden Door.
Very early one. Very early.
Yeah, man, but I don't know. Man. But anyway, so Tony Khan put this together on Friday. He said he's going to have someone coming into the company to face Isaiah Cassidy. And, everybody was speculating. Everybody thought it was going to be Jeff. Personally, I didn't think it was Jeff because, if if Tony Khan was gonna buy out Jeff Hardy's contract, why wouldn't he do the same for a Keith Lee or a Bray Wyatt or anybody like that? You know what I mean? Or like a
Exactly.
Johnny. And you know, WWE never makes things that easy. If they
No, they
made it
wouldn't
to
allow
where, yeah, if they made it to where all you had to do was not accept 90 days of pay and you were instantly a free agent, everybody would do it. Everybody would
FTR
fucking
would
do
have
it.
done it.
Yeah,
Fucking
100%.
this.
Brody wanted
Oh,
out
yeah.
so bad. He did not. You know what I mean? Like he did not want to
Fuck.
fucking. Oh
That's
my
the
god.
most biggest
Oh,
example of that.
exactly.
Pac would have left in a heartbeat. Or
Oh,
would have walked
100%.
out on Raw if that was the case.
The minute he was released and they said you're on your 90 days, he said no, I'm not taking any pay. Cut me from it. So you know things like that with WWE. WWE does not let that slide.
No.
WWE
They
does
want you to
not.
wait.
Oh yeah, they want you to wait for as long as they can keep you, which is 90 days.
Exactly.
So
Go.
there's a lot of speculation on who this could be. Midway through the show, it was brought to my attention that Samoa Joe was also a guy under Triple H contract who is a free agent now, and I was like, oh my god, that would be so shocking. That would be like a black
bro.
situation where everybody kind of
Exactly.
forgets that the 30 days is up and it's time all of a sudden. But a couple names were thrown around. Mustafa Ali, everybody said, because he said, you know, Tony Khan, you know, kind of butchered his own definition, which kind of, like he said, which kind of led people to believe it could have been Ali. Somebody coming through the forbidden door that's going to be signing. Exactly. So he kind of, you know, led people to coming up with that. I didn't really think so. I can see Ali doing something like that because he seems very upset, but
Seems very upset, but he has a family. He wants to get at least his money's out.
yeah,
While he can.
absolutely.
And I completely get that.
Absolutely. So, you know, Karrion Kross was a name who, you know, definitely falls into that category. Jeff Hardy definitely falls into that category. Keith Lee, definitely, you know, all those guys. Those were the top three for me. WWE, not WWE. God, who am I? Fucking Jim Ross. AEW.
Oh God.
Have Keith Lee debut, man, and I'm gonna pop this up on your screen right now. As you can see, there it is. Keith Lee is all elite, man. So there you have it, bro. There you have it, man.
Fire.
Keith Lee is officially in AEW, man. He came out looking so happy, bro. He had
Oh yeah.
we'll talk about his theme song in a minute. He had new music. He had new ring gear. Not so new, but not a singlet with bear claws on it and gym basketball shorts. He came out. Oh, God. This dude came out, man, looking so refreshed, so happy. He looks so happy to be there. He gets in the ring, and I love this. He does his pose. You could just see the excitement on his face. And he takes off his jacket, and he just opens it. And it's just no singlet. And it was just beautiful. It was beautiful, man.
That's how it should be.
Exactly. I keep seeing people all of the sudden coming out of the woodwork saying Keith Lee looks bigger than ever. Keith Lee, what is it, man? Keith Lee was never that good. Keith Lee this, Keith Lee that. These were the same people saying, what are they doing? Why is he Bearcat?
Well, is he Bearcat? I can't wait to see him on Raw. Can't wait for him to get called up. He's going to be an amazing star. Dude, I love seeing those tweets. I love when people post those two tweets together. Same dude. I can't wait for them to call up Keith Lee. Such an amazing talent. Keith Lee, why are they hyping him up so much? It's just Keith Lee. I love seeing that shit. It's so funny.
Yeah, motherfucker. It's Keith fucking Lee.
Of course
Keith
I'm
Lee.
excited.
Game changer, bro. Instant. You can
Exactly.
tell just by watching him in that ring, just his presence in AEW. You talk about somebody that just feels right in that ring. You know, just seeing him in that AEW ring. You talk about somebody just feeling like somebody just looking like they just belong there.
Exactly.
And it's
And
Keith Lee. I can just imagine him already standing across the ring from a Kenny Omega, from a
oh
Bryan
yeah.
Danielson, from a
Mhm.
Adam Page, from an Adam Cole again.
Oh,
From
that'll be cool to see.
someday down the line, I have a feeling we'll see Keith Lee and Killer Cross
I could
again
see that. I
in
could see
in
that. Him
a
and Punk.
bro.
Man.
I mean, good God, him and Johnny again.
Him and Pac.
Oh my
Man.
God, half the fucking roster is a dream match. Him and Brody King, come on, dude. Him and Black,
Him and
ugh.
Andrade.
Ooh. Yeah.
Man.
Here we're seeing so many eras of NXT Clash that we never got to see Clash.
Exactly. I love
You
it.
know.
I love that shit, man.
Keith
And
Lee, man, what were you gonna say?
another thing about Keith Lee, I
Mm-hmm.
saw a tweet and I didn't even notice it. Tony Schiavone was fucking marking on commentary, bro.
He was.
Bro, he was literally Byron Saxon levels when Kofi won. That was Tony Schiavone. Was out of breath, barely fucking talk, just marking out. I
He was
loved
like,
it.
yeah, he was like, oh my God, it's the big man.
It's Keith Lee.
Man,
Like during
yeah.
the match when fucking he threw Isaiah Cassidy, Tony Schiavone lost his shit, bro. That man compared. That man
I have to
voice
go back and
cracking.
I have to go back. I remember him marking during the entrance, but I remember
Oh,
doing most of the marking myself during the match.
exactly. So, hell yeah, man. But
Yeah, dude, what a fucking what a man. Jesus, it felt like this was his homecoming. It felt like
it really
he
did.
was coming home to where he belongs, bro. And you can just tell by watching him in that ring, man. Being Keith Lee again. You
Exactly.
can just tell. You can just tell he belongs. He belongs, and like I said, his presence in that ring, I can already just picture him standing across the ring from the biggest names that company has to offer, man. So,
Oh, 100%.
and for all the names we just listed off, I'm sure there's a ton we're forgetting.
There's a
Uh,
ton more. And all the Forbidden Door ones, too. Him
you
and Jay
know,
White.
oh my God, you know what I would love to see. You know what I would love
Hmm.
to see. Keith Lee versus Darby Allin. I would
That
love
would
to
be
see
really
that
good.
Styles clash, bro. I would love
Hell
to see
yeah,
that
bro.
Styles clash. But
Keith Lee and Jeff Hardy.
oh, bro, man, Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin. That's one of my big
Oh, that's a
dream
dream
matches,
match.
bro.
100%.
Um, yeah, dude. God, like I said, I'm sure there's a ton we're forgetting. And I seen that Brian Cage came out and said that he wants a piece of Keith Lee. Well, maybe you should talk to your wife about that. Maybe she could give you a match, but you know, you kind of lost your contract because you just couldn't go talk to Tony yourself.
Exactly.
Um,
Come
it's a
on, bro.
shame. It's a shame. But
It
Keith
really
Lee,
is a shame.
man, you know, I know Tony Khan. I know Tony Khan has been very smart and strategic on giving people contracts, short-term contracts. You know, you can't really sign everybody to a multi-year deal. Keith Lee, along with Andrade and Black, all those guys are exceptions, 1,000%. Keith Lee
Oh, yeah.
is, yeah, Keith Lee is a guy that everybody keeps saying it, and it's so true. He will be the first black AEW World
Oh,
Champion,
yeah.
undoubtedly,
100%.
undoubtedly. And
Guaranteed.
I keep seeing this, man. It's like everybody's just trying to make this a bad situation. If I'm Will Hobbs, I'm pissed because he'll get a world title reign before I do.
What? If I'm
I
Will
like
Hobbs, I
Will
understand
Hobbs.
why.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
Oh, dude,
Tony
you know.
Khan is down to take Shane McMahon's phone call. TK,
Don't do it. It's a
answer the
trap.
phone and tell him he is not all elite.
I can read
Send
it
him the
out,
graphic. Shane McMahon is not all elite.
It's amazing.
The fuck? Yeah, man, but I keep seeing everybody trying to make this a situation. If I'm Scorpio Sky, I'm pissed. If I'm
So
those
every
guys,
black
I'm
person in AEW is angry right now because they signed Keith Lee.
apparently.
I'm pretty sure it's the opposite, but
Oh, 100%.
I'm pretty sure it's the opposite. But come on, man.
100%. You know, we talk about, you know, putting people in the world title picture that are ready, no matter color or race.
Keith
But
Lee is more than ready.
Keith Lee, you know, Will Hobbs, great, love him,
Right?
not ready.
Not
Scorpio
yet.
Sky, not ready.
Just how
And
it is.
it's how it is.
Really good.
Lee Moriarty, I mean, in the ring, he's ready as fuck. But,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
charisma-wise, not ready. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, these guys are just not ready, man. And, you know, I
Exactly.
keep seeing this all over the place. Oh, if I'm these guys, I'm pissed. Why? They got to understand fucking Keith Lee holds a lot of name value. Forget about everybody. Oh, who is Keith Lee? He doesn't carry any Yes, he does. Come on, you. Oh, but when he was Bearcat on Monday Night Raw, when he was NXT champ under Triple H, he was the future, though, right? But now he's in AEW, and oh, he doesn't carry that much name value anyway. What? Keith Lee doesn't carry much name value.
Do they not remember Survivor Series where they all loved
Oh
him?
my god. Oh, this guy's great. Put the NXT title on him. Have him win the Rumble. Remember that? But no.
Exactly. But now it's just Keith Lee now. Okay.
Yeah, ridiculous. And watch. For all those people that loved Cross, oh, that guy's just smoke and mirrors. He was just an entrance and a...
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh, 100%. But when he signs to a major company, or that's what they're going to say. But when he was in NXT, oh
look at
this guy's the future. This guy, he's a Vince guy. He's going to have him take the belt from Roman. But now he's just smoke and mirrors and this and that, and he's just get the fuck out of here, man.
Literally, bro, they do it every time, every fucking time.
But with Keith Lee, man, in terms of his booking, you know, I can hope they don't FTR him, because you know, the guy is just, I mean, like I said, you can just tell, like, just him in that ring, it just feels right, bro. It just feels right. Exactly. It just feels like he was meant to be there, but. You know, I don't want to see him FTR'd in the sense.
No, I really hope not.
In the sense, would you have him win the Revolution ladder match? I hear a lot of people saying no. What do you think?
Yeah, I would. I love Sammy. I love Sammy. He's great. But it's Keith Lee. You know what I mean? It's kind of an answer in itself. He's a perfect man to win the TNT title. Have great... Keith Lee's one of those people that could do the weekly open challenge or bi-weekly open challenge. I think that would be a better format of it. He's the one to do it perfectly because he can have a match with anyone and make it great.
Well,
and then
the thing is he going to take it from Sammy? Because I got a good thing going here. Okay. My initial thinking is Keith Lee wins the Revolution ladder match. Mm-hmm. Then he gets sidetracked. So keep him away from remembering that he has a Revolution. Have him tweet out like, I got business to take care of, but when the time is right, I'm coming for that Revolution thing. That Revolution, my TNT title match. Have him get sidetracked. Now, if you notice on Dynamite, Darby said, I want to be the new TNT champ. Andrade said, well, Well, that's where our paths cross because I'm going to be the next one. Revolution, Sammy Guevara, Andrade, and Darby Allin, I think would be a
That's good.
great triple threat match. Now, you do what you did for Miro. Put the belt on Andrade. It can be an absolute star-making moment for the man.
Oh yeah. Cause
Now,
the way you
around
customize it too, that shit could be heat.
100%. Now, around Double or Nothing or middle of the summer, you could maybe think about putting that belt, doing an Andrade and Keith Lee program.
Hell yeah, bro.
Quite possibly something like that. Or another way with Andrade, doesn't really pertain to Keith Lee. He does have that history with Black. So,
He does. So
you know,
either way, it's looking to be some great shit for that TNT title, man. And imagine Keith Lee's colors for a TNT title, pink and blue. That
that would
pink would
go
look
hard.
amazing on that title.
That would go hard, bro.
That would go hard as fuck, man. So I think he definitely should win the TNT title, and then after he loses that TNT title, he could have a program, and then he'd go for the world title. I think
Yes.
if I'm doing a little booking right now, not nothing in detail, but Hangman's our current champ. I mean, you have said this forever, for not forever, but for a minute now. Best person to beat Hangman, Cody Rhodes.
God.
People love
Cody.
Hangman. People hate Cody. All the heat in the world, man. You want a great baby face to beat Cody? Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Keith Lee will
Yep.
get the pop of the fucking year beating Cody Rhodes. Beating.
Imagine him
MLK.
pouncing Cody Rhodes, bro.
Oh my
Or
god.
throwing him across the ring.
Bro, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Or
Yeah.
people want Keith Lee to win the world title now. I wouldn't say, but it could work the reverse way where Cody beats Keith Lee for the title to get ultimate heel heat. But I would do it the first way, have Keith
Yeah.
Lee beat Cody.
Yeah. See, you know, the reason I think I would hold off until not even Double or Nothing, but middle of the summer or All Out to finally put the TNT title on a Keith Lee is because you don't want to make it look like you're just skyrocketing him to the top. You want to make it look like a bit of an organic rise, kind of. You want him to, you kind of, and I think that would be kind of their own kind of cool way of like a Money in the Bank type thing. Is
That
you
is
earn
true.
this shot from a ladder match, you can cash it in whenever you want. It doesn't have to be in the coming weeks or nothing like that.
That is true.
You can cash it in whenever you want. I think that would be cooler because the way they do it now, you just win it, and then like 2 weeks after, you get the title shot, and then that person always fucking loses. So it's
That is
like,
true.
I would like
that
it
would
to
be an
where
opportunity.
you cash it in. I mean, you can't cash it in like a Money in the Bank. Like you got to tell them in advance, like I want my shot
Yeah.
next week.
Exactly. But still have a shot in your arsenal.
Exactly, bro. So I think that would be great. Or if you have, no, because you would have to turn him by then. I was gonna say you could have Keith Lee win it and then have Wardlow take it from Keith Lee and then have to give it up to MJF, but I think that's too far down the line.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do, man. Maybe some like Andrade and Keith Lee stuff, or something along those lines, and then whoever takes it from Keith Lee, that's a little too far into the future because you want him to have a kind of lengthy reign with it.
Exactly. You don't know who will be the big star at that point. To take it from him. Could be anybody.
Exactly. So, yeah, that's kind of what I would do with Keith Lee. Like I said, don't have that, have that title shot that he can, have him get sidetracked, have him start like a mini feud in the ladder match or something like that to where that kind of keeps him busy for a little bit. And then whenever the time is right, like I said, not really Double or Nothing, but like middle of the summer type thing or All Out-ish, around that time.
Exactly.
I would have him take it. And like I said, you don't want to make it look like you're just skyrocketing him within weeks. You want to give it a little bit of an organic build.
Get
Put
some
him on.
breathing.
Yeah, put him on dark. Let him get his reps in. You know, let him shake off a lot of that ring rust, and you know he'll be just fine, man. He'll be just fine. But
There's fans against the Dark Order on AEW Dark.
oh
You know how
god,
it goes. AEW Dark Order.
yeah, AEW Dark fucking Order is right. Every fucking
God.
show, every show's littered with Dark Order all over the place. But
Literally every 2 matches at Dark Order. I hate that shit. I hate Dark.
join the Dark
Watching it
Order.
live. And then fake pop.
Oh, it's such a fake pop. I fucking hate the fake pop, dude. Everybody, yeah, like, dude, ain't nobody cheering like this for the fucking Dark Order. You're cheering for Brody Lee, motherfucker.
Exactly.
You ain't cheering for these
Fuck outta
morons.
here. You're cheering for the Job Squad.
Man, Brody and Keith. I will forever be upset we will never see Wyndham come face to face with Brody. Oh my god,
That's
dude.
dream, man. That really was.
That would have been. We always talked about that, bro. Like, what if the Fiend
Mhm.
popped up on Dynamite and just was staring Brody in the face, bro? That would have been sick. That would have been sick. Keith Lee's music. Everybody's a big fan of the NXT theme song.
It's classic.
It is, bro. You know, his second one seemed like Vince wrote the lyrics. Keith Lee.
Competition will devour.
Good
Dude,
lord.
I'm so surprised. I'm surprised it was that Keith Lee. You know what I mean? I'm surprised there wasn't claw noises and shit. all
Oh
over
yeah.
that song.
Well, they did change it when he had the Bearcat, and he didn't
They
use
did.
Born to Bring It at all. It was literally just
Bear-
like cat noises.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck,
Bro,
man?
what is he fucking a furry? The fuck
Bro.
is he making cat noises?
Oh my
for?
fucking god, dude.
Fucking
The fuck?
bullshit. Fucking bear cat. Get the fuck out of here.
Bearcat Lee. And then he was like growling during his matches. He was so animated. Oh god. And now I'm so glad he's in AEW, man. That was
so
some
fucking
dog.
glad that's behind everybody.
I remember the whole summer we were like, man, we miss Keith Lee and Bray. Bray got released, and then they bring Keith Lee back, and we're like, what the actual fuck? What is he
Exactly.
doing, bro? And
They
then
really-
this is the point where the WWE fans try to throw it in our face. Oh, you said you wanted Keith Lee back. Yeah,
well,
motherfucker, I didn't want him to make cat noises.
Exactly. I wanted Keith Lee, not Bearcat Keith Lee. What the fuck?
Fuck.
God damn. So hard about that. Bruh.
I notice
Like-
I'm like just like slowly shrinking during
Just
the
going
fucking.
down.
I'm like, God damn, why am I so low? This
I
fucking
hate
chair,
that
I gotta
shit.
take it apart. But anyway, yeah. So Keith Lee, man. Keith Lee. What were we talking about? What were we talking about?
Fuck. I think just Keith Lee's booking.
Oh, his
How
theme
he would
song.
book him. Oh,
His
his
theme
theme
song.
song. Yep.
So yeah, so like I said, he was using Born to Bring It, and you know, I mean, it was better than whatever the hell his Bearcat song was, but it like I said, it sounded like somebody wrote the lyrics for him.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, he's got a few lines in there where he like talks about his grandma and stuff. So obviously those I think are like personal or whatever. But you know, it didn't hit the same. It didn't hit the same.
No, it did not hit the same at all.
But everybody's a huge fan of the NXT song, and you know, both of those he sings himself. So Keith Lee's AEW theme song sounded great for his entrance. Listening to it, like the video of it, I don't know if that's it's not really one of those songs. It's kind of one of those songs he kind of just like comes out to.
Just Mark, but
yeah, and it's a good like Mark song, but like everybody was wondering, especially myself, why isn't Keith Lee rapping? So I'm gonna turn you guys over to this screen. If my OBS would let me. And this is a tweet from Mikey Ruckus. He says, tons of tweets asking why Keith Lee didn't rap his verses. I get it. It's part of his history. We discussed it briefly. But what type of company would we be if we asked him to leave his wedding, to leave his wedding weekend to get in the studio. Relax,
Exactly.
he's here forever. Remember, we tell multi-audio stories.
Man, oh man.
Keith Lee, with that tweet, his song. I mean, his song is good, but I think it needs that Keith Lee in it, that personal touch that just fits what he's about so well, and that is him rapping his own verses, because he's great at it. We all love it, and it's gonna be some good shit when it happens. And like he said, what kind of company would they be if they asked the man to leave his wedding weekend to go spit some bars, bruh? So,
exactly.
It is what it is. We will get a new Keith Lee song, 100%.
100%.
He 100% will be
Getting
doing his verses at one point.
by
But now that's pretty much it for our hour-long marking of the Bearcat.
Oh yeah, Bearcat. Roar.
Speaking of Keith Lee, AEW has no plans to sign Mia Yim. Dang. While the promotion have signed Lee, though there are no plans to add his wife Mia Yim to the roster, Sean Ross Sapp reported during a Fightful Select Q&A why AEW wouldn't be interested in signing the former Reckoning is unclear, but Sean Ross Sapp did note, and I quote, I don't want to get into the specifics, but ultimately if Tony Khan wants to bring someone in, he's going to do it. He has the final say and he'll make a judgment call, end quote. Yim has been a free agent since she was released by WWE in November of 2021. Prior to that, she had regularly performed on WWE since 2018. She spent a couple of years in NXT. I don't think any of that just explains how she was in that awful group and stuff. Reckoning.
Top tier group. Thank you.
That fucking group.
Dude, what was the first version of that fucking group?
Oh my god, when they were all fucking rioters in the middle of all those fucking riots and shit. Oh my god.
They chainsawed them damn ropes. They done some crack, bro. It was some crack fiends.
And they chased Michael Cole out that bitch.
Oh bro. I'll never forget when Michael Cole fucking dipped out that bitch.
Dipped, dude.
Bro left Corey. Bro just got up, threw his headset down, and ran.
The knockoff Nexus, bruh, was the original inception of Retribution, and somehow it got even worse. Somehow we were introduced to Slapjack, Mace, and T-Bar, Reckoning, and what was gonna be Retaliation. And fucking Christ.
What the fuck?
And then just Mustafa Ali. He's the only one that got to keep his name.
Oh man.
Horrible fucking group, man. Horrible
Well,
group.
maybe he
but
almost didn't. That's why I can't wait for that Mustafa Ali, Chris Jericho.
Oh man. Dude, that Keith Lee one. Whew,
oh, it's
gonna
go crazy.
Bro.
Fuck.
I can't wait for that Mustafa Ali, Chris Jericho.
Talking about Chris is Jericho. I'm talking about Chris is Jericho, bro. I'm right today.
I'm talking about that Chris is Jericho. What? But yeah, man, they have no plans to sign Mia Yim. Kind of weird. I think she will be in that Owen Hart Cup for the women.
I think so.
But with that, I guess that kind of leads me into our next point. Tony Khan tweeted out, I'm going to pop it up on your screen. Yeah, come on, motherfucker. I'm going to pop it up on your screen. AQA is
it.
All Elite.
She has been signed.
All right.
I mean,
good future kind of signing.
Definitely.
I think she said she was 25. Yeah, I mean, she did Dude, she did great. She did great
Yeah.
in her I mean, she was it's kind of sad how she looked a lot less green than Mrs. Jade. I'm that botch. She looked a lot less green than the TBS Women's Champion did, which kind of, you know, that's not
Just
really,
bad,
you know, yeah, a little bit, just a little bit.
just tiny bit.
AQA is now signed with AEW, and yeah, good for her. I hope we can, you know, kind of see her do some stuff. I hope she's not one of these women that's just like incredibly uninteresting, like the likes of the Bunny and Layla Hirsch. Layla Hirsch is good in the ring, but just so uninteresting. Like or
tries so
Abaddon.
Abaddon is completely uninteresting.
It's you know, I hope she doesn't fall into this category because literally so many women in this fall into this category, man.
I really
Hey,
hope not.
Rage, what's going on? Hey, how's it going?
What's up,
Glad to have
man?
you back. I haven't seen you in a minute. So yeah, they sign AQA, and you know this is a good you know signing I think for the future of their company, but
Oh
just
yeah.
a little weird how you don't really have plans on signing the likes of a Mia Yim, but here we are with AQA, and I know there's gonna be a ton more. Taya, Tony, Tegan Knox or Nixon, yeah, Athena, you know,
She actually started her PWT stores today. I saw.
seen. Oh my god, I was reading her shirt and I was like, what the fuck is an American Joshi? And then I was like, oh fuck. I was like, that says Joshi. I was like, oh, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. The American Joshi.
Yeah,
Joshi
God.
suck. Some of them.
It's
Okada's sister. Uninteresting as fuck.
Who's Okada's
Just
sister?
chilling. Remember that chick that we would always make fun of when we said Kenny Omega likes her because she looks like Okada? Ryo Mizunami.
Tsunami? Oh, God, kill me.
Rage says, just chilling. Saw you guys were live. Had to stop by. Yeah, thank you. Says, how are y'all doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. How about yourself?
Oh.
Thank you for asking.
Thank you. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man, but you know, a little weird that,
Yeah.
you know, they kind of have no plans to sign a Mia Yim, but, you know, AQA, not saying that she's bad, nothing against her, but the parallel is just a little weird.
With how weird the Mia Yim news is, I think it's more on Mia Yim's side right now, wanting not to instantly sign with them. I think she's
Possibly.
just waiting a little bit, just a couple months.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah, I definitely think we will see the involvement. TK, make that a 16-woman tournament.
Go crazy with it.
Open the forbidden door. Same thing with the men. Do not do 8. 8 is too small.
8's lame. I want to do it.
Yes. 16, you know, the original Cruiserweight tournament was... that might have been a 32, actually. But the one that Drake Maverick announced was 16-man, and it was long and great, and it was incredible. It was incredible, man. It was incredible. But do 16, get all types of women, get all types of men, from getting fucking Nick Gage, I don't know, Jay White, Osprey, a bunch of people.
Just get everybody.
Exactly. Just even if it's for a one-off, or you know, you have them advance and do a couple. You know what I mean? Get people, man. Do a 16-man for both, and it makes the tournament even more grander in the end. So it'll be a great thing.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
So. Yeah, AQA signs, and like I said, congratulations to her. I'm sure he, you know, gave her a smaller deal. I don't think he locked her down for 5+ years, but you know, so we'll just have to see what she does, man, and hopefully, like I said, she doesn't get lumped into this bunch of women that are completely uninteresting and just are not it.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah, so with that as well, another story we have is Via Fightful Select, Isaiah Scott, or Shane Swerve Strickland, is reportedly wanted by AEW, New Japan, and more. And this is coming from Fightful.